Rahul Gandhi has once again hit out at the Modi government over the coronavirus crisis. In a tweet, Rahul says that an unplanned lockdown by the Prime Minister is responsible for the coronavirus spread in the country. He further adds, and I quote, the Modi government said to be self-sufficient, that is, save your life, because Prime Minister is busy with peacocks. This is the jibe by Rahul Gandhi. Remember, Rahul is not going to be there, at least for the initial part of the monsoon session. He has travelled abroad with his mother Sonia Gandhi for her medical treatment. So while he is not there, he's still, in a sense, Rahul, setting the tone for the Congress's attack in Parliament with regards to the coronavirus crisis.
Yes, definitely. I think that one element is going to be, I think, extremely well coordinated. He may not be here, the Congress president may not be here, but I think definitely the Congress will like to utilize this session in terms of two things. One, placing itself as a principal opposition party. Remember, over the last few years, the Congress has lost that vantage point it used to have in terms of being India's principal opposition party, with its numbers dwindling, the Congress party in disarray. I think this offers an opportunity that if we can actually assertively push issues against the government, push the government against the wall, and that might create a position in which the entire opposition may rally around the Congress party. And that is why this one element is going to be important. And in that process, there will be definitely an attempt by the Congress to ensure that Rahul Gandhi takes center stage. Because remember, right now what is happening outside in terms of politics, has it going to have a direct bearing as far as the Congress's internal politics is concerned? Because the Congress has to take a very critical decision on what exactly happens as far as its own leadership issue is concerned. And there, I think, there is a huge ground being prepared for Rahul Gandhi's return, even though it could well be through an election. But I think the Congress party would be wanting, and a large number will be wanting, Rahul Gandhi to be back. And that is why the Congress's internal dynamics will be dictating Congress's politics outside. One very interesting element this time around is going to be, remember that the house, since the houses are going to, members are going to sit in two different houses and even in the galleries, one interesting observation is that this time around, with this kind of a sitting arrangements made, with no specific seating allocated, the government may not be able to go in for any kind of a constitutional amendment that it brings. Also, what is important here is that the manner in which the entire parliament is going to be functioned, it is going to be very difficult for long debates this time around. Since each house is going to sit only for 4 hours, we may find that each bill or each critical ordinance or legislation may not be getting that kind of attraction or long duration discussion as we used to have in normal sessions.
Okay, all right. Rahul, stay on with us. I just want to quickly cut across to a live reaction that's coming in from Shashi Tharoor.
We'll have to see.
You've heard the Prime Minister speak, saying every MP will support the soldiers on the border.
But there's no question about that. Of course we support the soldiers on the border. But the government is accountable to Parliament to tell us what's happening. When have they actually reported to us on what's happened, what the talks between the defence ministers, the talks between the foreign ministers, what they've accomplished? The nation needs to know, it will be taken into confidence by the government. That's about it. As far as I'm concerned, the question of support for the military is beyond debate. We are very strongly with our army.
Thanks.
That's a message from Shashi Tharoor in reaction to the Prime Minister's message that every parliamentarian stands with our soldiers at this point. I just want to also put out a quick update that the Lok Sabha has been adjourned for 1 hour in tribute to former President Pranab Mukherjee's passing.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.